Ni aje fam Pimani Records tapi hapa na leo kwa hii channel nilikuwa nataka tuanze na kudiscuss a few topics. Ya kwanza ikiwa music distribution, alafu slowly tutaenda tu tukijifunza tu mambo ya hii muziki. The more we learn, the more we share, na the more si wote tunajijenga. Itakuwa for about, it's a conversation, it's like an open conversation, alafu itakuwa about 45 minutes, probably an hour. Ndacha kwa description ndacha all the links za all the websites nimetumia, na pia kutakuwa na time periods, so ukitaka unaweza watch the whole video all in one, ama unaweza enda to the specific places. Kama unataka kuona something about Distrokid, kutakuwa na specific session in a touch specifically on that. So with no further ado, wacha tuanze na, once you've recorded your music na your music imekuwa mixed and mastered, right, kuna a few ways unaweza get that music out. Now depending on what caliber of an artist you are, unaweza kuwa we ndio unaanza, na when you're starting probably you want to also test the distribution channels. So kuna free places unaweza distribute your music. Unaweza pia share your music with your fans just through WhatsApp, emails na vitu kama hizo, get feedback initially, alafu ndio ujue which direction to take with your music. Most artists nimeona wako stuck na kupeleka music kwa YouTube, alafu wanaanza kushare link, which is okay, but YouTube ilko made for videos, right? So you make your song, wavku add a picture ama kitu kaa hiyo, alafu yeke kwa YouTube in its own self haitakuwa ina push your music as much. Watu wako na videos watakuwa pushed more. Now sai YouTube wako na side ya music, so kuna YouTube Music that's specific for audio songs. So easy ati kuongea anything negative about your platform. Obviously unaweza tumia platform yote unataka, but najua there is this misconception that ukianza kuweka ngoma zako YouTube, yani kuna vile uta make dough, na as an artist before uanze ku make dough it takes a while, so watu wanakuwa heartbroken, watu wana lose hope hapa, because with how YouTube pays you have to get 1,000 subscribers, that's to start. Alafu secondly unafaa kuwa na 4 listeners wako wanafaa kuwa wamesikiza ngoma za sikiza your content for at least 4,000 hours in a year. So I think mwaka ikiisha tena mnaanza kuhesabu tena, so 4,000 hours in a year, hiyo for song iko about 3 minutes, that works out to about 80,000 views. So kama hujafika 80,000 views, na hata ukifika hapo, then whatever money you make mnaanza kugawana na YouTube, inakuwa unalipwa percentage. How do they make their money? Through advertisements. Waki-advertise, ama ukiweza kumonetize your channel, whatever advert inakuwa served, I think you get something like I think you get 60%, they take 40%. Don't quote me on that. Do your own research, but hiyo tu ni hiyo naweza sema tu ni kijuju tu, but it's not far from that. So one place unaweza peleka your music, which used to be a popular platform, SoundCloud. A lot of artists were kuanzia 2015 wakienda mbele, like a lot of people got signed kutoka SoundCloud. Watu walikuwa wanaweka their music there, wanna get crazy numbers, alafu they get deals. Now here I'm speaking about America, specifically na hip hop artist. So SoundCloud, I think they limit how many songs you can put before uingie kwa premium platform uanze kuwalipa, but that's one place unaweza weka your music for free. Unaweza peleka your music to Audiomack. Audiomack is also another platform. You don't have to pay, you can just put your music there. Najua places like Tanzania, Audiomack is quite popular, like a lot of artists they listen to, a lot of fans listen to music through Audiomack. That's another platform. These are no recommendations, these are options I'm just listing. Unawezeka mziki yako Mdundo Music. I don't know how well Mdundo is performing these days, but nakumbuka at some point Mdundo was somewhere people used to take their music. Alafu unaweza reach out pia kwa fahamu wangu anaitwa Kefa Mike Shariki. Pia they do blogs na wako na their music, na pia hapo unaweza get your music featured. At this point ukianza, you're trying to build a fan base, so that's a good place to go. Kama una feel umefika mali you want to start paying music yako ifikishwe kwa certain platforms, then ukitaka music yako ifike mali kama Amazon Music, ifike mali kama Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, places ka hizo, you can't take your music directly to them. You have to go through a music distribution platform. Na kuna a few of them. I'll just mention a few, alafu I'll come back na mimi mwenyewe nda kutake through Distrokid, because that's what I use. Again, easy recommendation ini kukupatia two options na kukutake through what they offer. So right here unaona kuna Distrokid, and they have 3 categories for an artist. Kuna Ultimate, kuna Musician Plus, na kuna Musician. Musician ni $23 na Ultimate ni $80, Musician Plus ni $40. TuneCore pia they have something similar. Na TuneCore unaweza distribute your music even for free, but that comes with a kicker. For the distribute here for free, they take a bit of your royalties. So maybe to somebody ukianza, maybe it might not matter, but yeah, mind you, they do take something off. Once you start paying, as you can see, then una keep 100% of your revenue. They have a 2-tier way. Unaweza pay per release, or you can do unlimited platforms. So Distrokid hiyo ni unlimited platform, as in unaweza distribute as much music as you want for a subscription. So ukilipa $23 a year, you can distribute your music. You can distribute 1,000 songs, 2,000, whatever, however many you can upload, but that's yearly. After your mwaka, you have to pay another $23. So same thing TuneCore anafanya hapa. Ukiamua kwenda unlimited, you pay this fee per year. Ukiamua kulipa per release now ni ukitoa album, then you pay that fee. Na hapa per release bado naona they wako na per year. And some of these prices go up. So unaona hapa wanakucharge like $28 ama £28, alafu the next year wanakucharge $40. So while you're going through this, do your due diligence. Make sure not only are you just understanding what you're paying now, jua pia what they'll have you pay after. CD Baby, how they charge, wafanya the subscription model, wanafanya the other way, where you only pay per release. You pay a specific fee per single, ama unalipa a specific fee for an album. Now that stays like that. Your album yako ita stay with them for however long, but every single time unataka kutoa album, then you have to pay. So unaona hiyo pia ni a bit different. Now hizi zingine kuna kitu kama Ditto Music, this came a bit after. I don't know too much about it, but ukiangalia their prices ziko hapo almost similar with Distrokid. So £19, 60 a year, na 89. Unaona starters normally are cheaper, au nakupatia 30 days for free. Na ukikuja kuangalia what all of these services offer, utapata they offer about the same paying, about the same features. We'll go to the features later, but utaangalia utapata most of them wanakupatia the same features. Alafu next one tuko na 1 RPM. Ipia nimeona a few people using it. I guess they're getting out there. Now they don't just do distribution, wako na promotion and marketing. Now I've got a few other things. Again, this is just for me to tell you what's out there, and then for you to do your due diligence and choose whichever platform you feel works for you. Kuna Amuse pia, they have a free starter package. Again, angalia how much of your revenue royalties they get to keep if they offer you a free package. Kuna United Masters, I believe near Steve Stout, or is linked to it somehow. I've seen him promoting it. Now the way they are pushing it ni kama it's artist led. Yeah, another one pia, they give you like a free trial. Now yeah, just make sure umeangalia all these platforms, umeangalia how much they charge you per year, umeangalia kama hiyo tu ni finder's fee alafu later watakucharge more money. So make sure you compare all of this. There's Bandcamp. Bandcamp is no a streaming platform. Hapa ni mali like you can sell your music. And how these guys work ni you unaweka your music here, unaweza amua kudistribute a vinyl, let's say kama ni your 10 year anniversary ama 20 year anniversary ama whatever, like then they'll print the vinyls for you and then they'll charge you a fee for that. You can distribute much through them as well, na unaona mpaka kuna cassettes. And how this works is they charge your commission. So when you sell music, they charge your commission of 15%. If you sell merch, they charge your commission of 10%. I think bado kuna some other expenses, probably shipping na vitu kaa hizo. But they're different. Like how they're more on the artist side. Now, some of the money they make, they actually plug it back to the site now how to help the artist. So this is also another place you can take your music. Najua in Kenya tuko na Hustle Sasa. This is somewhere where you can also sell your music. Now unaona they charge you transaction fee na hakuna setup cost and all of that. Again, not recommending anyone. Mina napatia tu what's out there. Na pia kuna Mook wanachukua 15% on commission sales, right? So now that we've covered is options. Now there is a lot more options out there. For me, when I was looking through, I settled on Distrokid. Distrokid wako na hizi 3 categories. The first one kuanza ni hiyo $23 na ni for one artist. Hiyo inajita musician. So it's only for one artist. That one artist unaweza distribute as much music as you want. Now hopefully your music then makes that $23 within a year, and then you can pay them. It works out to around 17 pounds Kenyan shillings, I think ina work kituka thou tatu hapo thou nne, I don't know, depending on exchange rate. With the artists category utapata ukona some features but zinaishia mali fulani. Kuna hii musician plus, kuna a bit more alafu na ultimate, so zinaenda zikipanda. With the musician plus mnaweza distribute music as 2 people. So when I started P-Money Records, when I was distributing for myself to start with, nilikuwa kwa musician. Then as I moved, I was on a musician plus, na hiyo ilikuwa mimi na Bura. So I would distribute my music and then I would distribute his. Na it would allow me kuandika jina tofauti. Kama unaweza stick kwa musician, let's say mko group ya watu 10 kama Wu-Tang. Now every song mta distribute, ikue Riza, ikue Jiza, ikue Method Man, ikue Inspector Deck, zote zitaonyesha jina tu ya msanii mmoja. So inaweza kuwa umeregister kwa Wu-Tang. Alafu fans wataka tu kujua ni nani ndio ametoa hiyo ngoma, ama pia artwork can tell ngoma ni ya nani. Alafu kuna ultimate. Now ultimate ni, as they set it, ni more like a label in quotes. Mna distribute from 5 to 100 artists. Now $80 ama $90 ini for 5 artists off the jump. Mkitaka kuongeza another artist, it goes up na hivyo. The more artists mko, the cheaper it becomes. but obviously the more work you have as admin of hizo, all of them you can upload unlimited songs. For each of those songs unaweza upload lyrics. Kuna two types of lyrics, kuna plain lyrics na kuna sync lyrics. So all of them offer you this feature ya kuweka unlimited lyrics, unlimited plain lyrics. Na hizi ni zile lyrics maybe if you're on Spotify ama uko kwa Boomplay ama whatever platform, as you're playing the music unaweza enda unaona lyrics tu ziko tu up or down. Lyrics zako pia zitakuwa kwa I think ni lyrics finder. So mtu akigoogle search ngoma yako anaweza pata lyrics zako zote hapo. Kwa Spotify pia itakupatia verified checkmark. Hii ni ile checkmark ukuwa kwa Twitter. Let's just show it. Let's see. So verified checkmark. Let's go here. Hii mark hapa. Hiyo ndio verified checkmark. It doesn't do much like I don't think kuna mtu anasikiza muziki akiangalia kama uko na verified checkmark kama hauna. If the music is good, the music is good. Unaweza create royalty splits, so this is at any level. So with music inaweza kuwa your producer amekupatia beat for free, alafu you do splits, ama hata bado amekulipisha beat na bado you do splits, ama inaweza kuwa kuna featured artist na you do splits. So inaweza kuwa out of 100%, mtu umemfeature kwa ngoma, maybe they get 10%, producer na get maybe 30%, executive producer na get 10%. Whichever the case, there is a way unaweza leta your royalty splits hapa. Na this is the same thing unasikiaga watu wakiongea about split sheets. Sa zile una register your music, kama sa zile your music inakuwa played kwa radio na vitu hizo. So these guys also offer you that. They do have a bunch of free tools that you can use to enhance like your music, to make it kama for Spotify hapo wana kusaidia ku create canvas, like whatever the canvas image ama video itakuwa na look kwa Spotify, you can create that here. Kuna a few other things, we'll go through them. I won't go through all the 21, but we'll go through some of them. I will also mention they create hyperfollow page for you. So hyperfollow ni mali when you've distributed music unaweza enda uweke links zako zote. Hapa ndio ngoma yangu iko Spotify, hapa ndio iko Apple Music, hapa ndio iko kwa YouTube Music, and then your fans just need to go to one page and they can select where to find the music. They do have a mobile app. Wako na Android na wako na iPhone app. I've used the Android one, iko sawa. But normally I do most of my stuff kwa browser. Kuna sync lyrics, I mentioned it earlier. Sync lyrics is only available to Musician Plus na Ultimate. Na sync lyrics is name as your music is playing, your lyrics zinaenda na vile song inacheza. I'll say ideal for karaoke na vitu kaa hizo. Ama saa zingine pia mtu akipost kwa Instagram, you can see the lyrics are being as the music is going, pia lyrics zinaenda tu hivyo. Unaweza stats like your daily stream statistics. Very useful kama unataka kujua where your music is being played, umedrop album, inaweza kuonyesha which of the songs is popular. Though most streaming platforms will also have like dashboards where you can see all this information. They do give you a customizable label name. So like I said, Mina Bura, like being in Pimani Records, Rev just Pimani Records. So when you distribute music for, let's say, these three artists, kuna hiyo tag inaonyesha Pimani Records. I'll show you where that goes on your Spotify. So let's just go to one song, and utaona up or down, it shows the music is distributed by your label. Yeah, so that's what that is. So it's good for, let's say, marketing ama branding, and that's there. Uko na customizable release date. So ukitoa ngoma na unataka itoke on your birthday ama itoke kwa birthday ya dem yako, ama unataka ngoma itoke Valentine's Day ama Christmas Day, you can actually go and set the date the music comes out. If you're a musician, ngoma tu utokea. Like normally it takes 5 days na ngoma tu utokea tu, unapata tu the music is out. You get an email inakwambia the music is out. But hii hapa at least you can set a day na unaweza anza kuset your promo towards that date. I myself would suggest when you're uploading music, give yourself at least 14 days, 4 weeks ikiwezekana, and that way then you can do a bit of promo kabla the song comes out. You also have like a chance ku pitch kwa playlist. So like let's say for Spotify, unaweza pitch, if you have a song that's coming out, once it's within 7 days, you can pitch it. Unaweza enda unawambia, okay, ngoma inatokea isku fulani, this is the promo I've done, and if they pick it and put it on their playlist, so ngoma yako itokea kwa Rap Caviar, there's a high chance you might blow. So it's a nice feature to have. It's there, use it. You can they do have a custom iTunes pricing, so through e-platform unaweza sell your music through iTunes na Amazon Music. Now you can set your pricing. They have these other 3 features which I've not used myself. They offer you 1 terabyte instant file sharing. I use WeTransfer majority of the time, so sijatumia hii yao. Then they have this RIAA certification monitoring. So if your music goes platinum, or it goes gold, or it goes diamond, then they'll notify you, get your info. And then they do have also this, like you can get contact info for thousands of playlists. I've not used this, but it's there for you to use. Now that could take through the process of uploading a song. I'll show you what they offer as a platform, and then maybe unaweza choose na inaweza kuwa this is what's gonna work for you. So Distrokid also distributes video. Wameanza kudistribute video recently. To distribute a video, utaupload tu hapa ngoma yako na your song will appear on YouTube Vivo. It will appear on TikTok Music ama TikTok Video. It will appear on Tidal, and it will appear on Apple Music. They charge you $99 unlimited per artist. So as I pay $99 a year, and then you can distribute, like let's say you have 200 videos and distribute through them. But this is a fee you have to pay every year. I've not tried it myself, but it's there. Let's go back, because to go up for audio, to distribute your music. Here is a bunch of streaming platforms your music goes. So you'll notice it's not only like platforms inacheza your music. You have things like Instagram and Facebook, and this is when like their stories ama kwa reels, they attach your music. So you can decide to distribute there, but unaweza decide hautaki music yako ikuwe hapo. All of these platforms you can actually unselect all. No, una deal tu na Spotify, unaweza select unataka tu ngoma zako zifike TikTok. So all these are there, they're optional. Snapchat enforces that you own 100% of the publishing. So if you're sharing publishing with somebody else, they do not allow you to upload. Ama you have to confirm, you have to like guarantee them, okay, I own 100% of the publishing. Here you choose the number of songs you're dropping. So it's either a single, it could be an EP, it could be an album. You give them like if the song has previously been released. So let's say unaweza kuuli release your music with CD Baby a year ago, and then now may decide you want to migrate to Distrokid. So inaweza kuwa yes, I released this song previously. Now you can give the release date. That all of that stuff is metadata, na inaenda kuonyesha tu like when the song originally came out. If uko kwa musician, you won't have an option to select. This will just be one. kama uko kwa Musician Plus utakuwa na 2 options, itakuwa you and the other artist. If you've distributed before, if it's the first time, utakuwa tu na chance ya kukuwa na 2 artists. If you've distributed through Ultimate, then you'll have up to 5 artists you can choose from. If it's the first time, utakuwa na 5 slots, but once you fill those slots, the next time inakuwa tu ni drop down and then you can choose who you're distributing for. The initial time una distribute, they'll create a profile for you for Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. Then the next time you release your music, zitakuwa zinaenda kwa the same profile. Now, if your music imekuwa distributed before na iko kwa the wrong place, there's a way to correct that. Alafu inakam zote, yani you want all your songs on the same page. It makes sense hivyo, like, so fans can actually find your music. You have to provide them your Instagram, you have to provide them your Facebook, and this is for them to link those pages with your music. So the next time somebody uploads your song, kama ni song mtu amechukua song yako audio, ameenda download ngoma yako audio tuseme kwa YouTube ama whatever, and then create their own video na ameenda ameweka kwa page yake, Facebook will flag that, na depending on which country the song by muted, ama wanaweza kuwa wamepewa option to provide proof that they own the music. Now, on the other side, I don't think this is somebody physically doing it. Itu ni through machine learning na AI that inajua this music belongs to this page. If it's on any other page, then it flags it. Yep. Hii ndio hiyo release date. So ningekuwa natoa ngoma, let's say for Valentine, just set unaweza set for whatever date, right? I've seen unaweza hata release a song itoke within 2 or 3 days. Now, haitatokea kwa all stores at the same time, itakuwa in sync. Probably it will be available in Spotify, but itakuwa available in other places. Spotify wako always on time, like ukiwapatia 5 days the song is out. Deezer, Apple Music, sometimes they play catch up. Apple Music iko a bit fast, Deezer take long kutoka, but that's what I was saying, like you want to give yourself enough time, ample time for you to do like your promo and marketing, which is very important. Apart from just distributing, promo and marketing is important, and at some point we'll do a session on that. Up and your customizable label name. For every artist you can have a different label. It doesn't have to be the same label. You can choose your language. So let's say I put Swahili. Most probably the song itaenda more to East Africa. These are just there for metadata na pia help to put your music in the right places. Genre, yeah, there is a bunch of genres. It would be nice to get one Kenyan specific genres pia hapa. So like someone like me does hip hop and rap, but I'm in the same boat na J. Cole, Jay-Z and all of these people, but we're doing different music. Kuna mtu anafanya German rap, au pia watarushwa kwa the same boat, though kuna German pop, German folk. Yeah, so hopefully someday kutakuwa na genge hapa, hopefully kutakuwa na kapuka, hopefully kutakuwa na Kenyan rap, maybe not, but hizo ziko hapo. If you want, use both, like this is my primary genre, this is my secondary genre, and that helps in putting you kind of filters, inakuwa ngoma yako inakuwa easier to find. For your album cover, it's recommended use a 3000 by 3000 pixel, so it's a square. So when I've worked with Robert Wesley, I'm a sketcher, naambia tu ebu nimekia hii artwork specifically for Distrokid, tuseme Distrokid ama ya kwenda kwa kina Spotify. Alafu YouTube will ask for different measurements, so ni poa when you're dealing with mtu wako wa artwork unamwambia where the artwork is going to be used, so that you can actually get the right image. Hapo upload an image that's less than 1000 by 1000, it won't accept it, so it has to be at least 1,000 by 1,000. There's things unakwambia zisikuwe kwa artwork yako. It can't get rejected, na pia unataka quality artwork, because it's that artwork that then sells your song. When somebody is just scrolling kwa Spotify or whatever, unataka pia image ita capture their imagination, ama ita capture their eyes na their attention or click on your song. If your artwork is poor, probably it might be overlooked. Na pia it's art, right? Like artwork is more like packaging, so package it properly. Your track, you only write the track name, you don't write what EA came out, you don't write like featured artist. So hapa sitakam niseme ati Bura featuring P-Tah. No, all I need to write ni the name of the song. So mina Bura tunangoma inaitwa My Girl. Write the song there, and then featured artist, then here maybe I'd come and put P-Tah, right? So song hapa itaonekana ni My Girl featuring P-Tah, ama Bura P-Tah mali inaonesha na artist. If this is a version of the song, so inaweza kuwa this is a clean version, ama this is a radio edit, ama this is a Christmas edition, whatever. All of that stuff unaweza kaa mweke hapa. So unaweza sema this is a radio edit, na itakaa mionyeshe more information hapa. If it's not a radio edit, if it's like special version, hiyo itakaa. So all of this information, the more una provide more information, the better it becomes to find your song. Kuna watu wametoa ngoma alafu mtu anatoa remix version, na maybe people are interested kusikiza remix version. That helps yani in how your music, how the metadata around your music is set. To upload your song, you have different options. Kuna WAV file, MP3, M4A, FLAC. All of these, some of them need proprietary depending on the operating system, but I would advise get your music in WAV. WAV haijakuwa compressed. It's the highest version unaweza upload, na your song ina feel a bit richer, though depending on what your fan amelipa for, ama whatever platform anatumia, some of those platforms will cap it to 192 kbps, which means as much as upload WAV, kuna fan atasikiza hiyo quality. But mtu wako na headphones za power, mtu wako kwa tuseme premium platform, atasikiza everything, especially kama mtu kwa lossless package, tuseme kitu kama Tidal lossless package, atasikia hiyo ngoma tu pure, yani quality yote. FLAC pia ni nyingine naweza advise, it's a lossless compression. MP3 song iko compressed, small in size, you don't even need to worry about this, because siwe mwenyewe ndio unaweka the music. These platforms wanna have store the music for you. So me, I would advise, if it's possible, get a WAV file. Then there is an option to go for Dolby Atmos, ama spatial audio. Now this is more about how your music has been mastered, ama mixed and mastered. With Dolby, kama ujui what it is, enda kwa YouTube, Google song tuko na Dolby Atmos, and then uko na headphones, utasikia how the music travels around. Unasikia saa zingine the beats are coming, ziko ahead, saa zingine ziko at the back, unasikia drums zimetoka hii side, unasikia footstep hii side ingine. It's quite an experience. It's expensive. It costs like you have to pay, I think, $26 or $27 for each file una upload, but the experience is wonderful. Now, since most people don't have Dolby Atmos, so ukiingia kwa hiyo category ama hiyo league, unapata there's only a few songs, so your song can actually go up, but it has to be a good song to start with. Only Apple and Tidal offer that. Now here you have to either choose that you wrote the lyrics, ama you have permission ya songwriter. So tuseme umeandikiwa lyrics but umepewa permission na songwriter, then hapo ni sawa. But if you've taken, like, let's say you've sung a Bob Marley song, then you have to put the song as a cover, and then you have to credit the person that did the song. For covers, you have to get a license. There is a license you get for a cover, so that's another cost. I don't know why you'd want to distribute a song you've done as a cover, but maybe to showcase your talent to the world. Then there's a part for songwriters. Now songwriters, hapa tuseme music, they give you two options: the person that wrote the lyrics and the person that did the music. The person that did the music could be the person that played the piano, the person that played the guitar, the person that made the beat. Kama nikituka hip hop make you a beat, that's the person that did the music. And then there's the person that did the lyrics. If it's a collabo, I would say try and credit as many people, everybody that did their job, right? Usijicredit tu wewe mwenyewe na kuna mtu mwingine pia alikusaidia kuandika hiyo ngoma. Na for music, unaweka the person that did the music. There is another place where you can also credit the engineer who mixed and mastered, ama who mixed, the engineer who mastered. There's a place where you can put like the executive producer, all of that. I'll take you through it. Now here you have to set if your song is explicit, ama if it's clean version. If it's explicit, then I would advise you put it as explicit. So with vitu kama Alexa, Siri, sometimes unaweza pata mtu someone requests for a song. Now these devices kuna vile unaweza block adult content. I said there's kids in the room and wherever. Kama ulieka song yako as in it's not explicit, and then someone plays it in ama tuseme hata a kid is able to play your song, unajua, like, just be a bit ethical. There is a place for everything. Na unaweza release 2 songs. Actually, if you're gonna do like an explicit version, I always say record twice. Everywhere uko na hizo explicit words, just go in, kama umeandika lyrics in 2 ways, like this is the explicit side, alafu kuna ingine where either your producer blip ama we mwenyewe umeandika hiyo lyric with another word. Akon had a lyric where song moja ni sexy chick na song ingine ni sexy bitch, I think itukaa hiyo. So that's a way of writing now. You can capitalize with that one song. Ukituma kwa radio, uko gonna kulizaizia clean version, because as ingine maybe the song is gonna be played at 11 during the day, ama 7 in the morning, ama 8 p.m. So it helps to package your product properly. If it's a radio edit, which would mean it's a clean version, pia unakama unaweza select hapa. If it's an instrumental, like let's say how Andrew 3000 alitoa hii flute album yake, so for him you just come and say this is an instrumental, contains no lyrics. Kawa ni producer, kai ni beat tape, pia the same thing, but for most of us itakuwa the song contains lyrics. For your preview clip, so if you're on iTunes, there's a place where someone, before they buy the song, they can preview the song. I would suggest utumie your chorus ama the best part of the song, ile part unasikia maybe ni bridge, hii ndio bridge ndio inashika, hiyo ndio part unataka kuset as the preview clip. Kani TikTok, hiyo ndio part watu watakuwa wanafanya huko ma challenge zao kwa TikTok. And this allows you to set the start. From the start itacheza I think for either 30 seconds or up to a minute. So it's always good to set it. Kama ujali, you can let the computers decide ama the machines decide. This is where you do your pricing. As you can see, there's 3 tiers: 69 cents, 99 cents, ama $1.29. If it's a featured artist, if you have a featured artist, kauli chagua featured artist hapa. Now, as you saw earlier, since this is Bura, like Spotify yake ndio imetumika, Apple Music na YouTube Music, but it's done a feature with an artist. Now down here it will ask you for the artist page, for their Spotify page, for their Apple Music page, for their YouTube Music page. Kama umefanya ngoma na mtu na iko Spotify, please just do the legwork and find that page and utag your page yake, because it helps market your song, it helps market the song. What that does ni it will show up here. Where is it? Let's see. So it will show appears on. So when Brim was uploading Kiswahiling 2, Ali tag my profile. That's why it's here. Same thing as Motivation, same thing as Sela Ninja kwa Tulambu Miguu, and this shows all your work. So kaini CV ya your music inaonesha zile song umekuwa featured on. I always think it's courteous kuifanya. If you want to find this is how I normally just unaweza that's what you use, Spotify artist, and then a number. That's what you use to tag the artist. As you can see, Spotify artist, and then that unaenda kwa their Apple artist, unafind their URL. The same thing unafanya on YouTube Music. Now YouTube Music is different from YouTube. Somebody could have a YouTube channel, but if they've never distributed their music through one of these distribution platforms, then they won't have a YouTube Music channel. That's a bit separate. If they don't have any, unaweza select two hapa, and what this will do is the stores will create a new profile for the artist. Sometimes it's a bit problematic where unaweza find artist amefanya collabo 10 na kwa Spotify kuna profile 10 for each collab because people didn't tag the artist properly. There's a few more things here that you can pay for. These are additionals. Unaweza pay for a discovery pack. The discovery pack, it's almost like pushing your music to Shazam. There's something called Grace Note. Inaonekana hapo kwa Grace Note. It will add your music, it will register your music on SoundScan. SoundScan is more to measure how many plays or how many records have been sold. Now depending on what you've sold, then your music would appear on Billboard. Things like that. YouTube Content ID. If you select this and you pay the $4.99, YouTube will take 20% of the revenue they collect. And then anybody ametumia similar sound ama that sound, YouTube will collect revenue on your behalf, so that person won't get it. My 2 cents on this is, if you've bought a beat and you've not bought it exclusively, do not use it, because if you bought a beat and another person bought the beat, unapata that person's music will be flagged na itasemekana the person has used your content ID, ama the person ame copyright infringe your music. The music could be brought down, ama they're not earning money from their music. Na pia ina put the producer at a disadvantage, because producers make beats. Na if they don't sell it exclusively, then producer yuko allowed kuuzia your beat to a few other artists. Haiwezi kuwa tu ati ali spend all their time akakuuzia beat for 5k and that's all alikuwa make kwa that beat. Producer anaweza the same beat to 100 people as long as hakuna mtu anafika bei ya exclusive. Na though unaweza fika bei ya exclusive, kalikuwa ameuza that beat to 5 people before you, those people still have a right to that beat. So content ID, at least just play nice with others, right? E-store maximizer, you can pay more, and that means if a new store comes out or a new platform comes out, Distrokid will push your music to that platform. A social phone number is, if you don't want to use your own number, they can get your number. The unaweza kuona interact with your fans with loudness normalization. That's more to do with just making sure that your song ikienda kwa hizi streaming platforms, when someone is playing a different song and then they go to your song, in a come in at almost the same loudness. It's not too high, it's not too low. Leave a legacy. It could be umefanya ngoma for someone, like let's say your kid. Now, maybe at some point you stop paying for your yearly subscription. Now, if you want that song to stay forever, hapo unaweza lipa hii leave a legacy, and the music will stay on the platform forever. There's these checks that you have to accept. You have to accept everything for them to agree for you to submit your music to the stores. One, kama you've ticked YouTube Music, they will ask you, because sometimes people put their own video on YouTube and then you put this YouTube Music will create a different page. Now lazima ukubali, otherwise YouTube watakesi later, why is my music on this page? Because of Spotify and the problem they've been having with bots, there's this checklist, which I'm a checkbox which you have to check to say that you're not going to promote your music using bots. This is recent, this never used to be here. You also have to certify that you recorded the music, you're authorized to distribute it and to sell it in stores and collect all royalties. You also have to certify that you're not using any other artist name. You can imagine as a fanya ngoma alafu nieke hapo featuring Snoop Dogg. Now people might go and click on it thinking Snoop Dogg yuko kwa song yangu. So this here niwe kuambia hautatumia someone's title without having permission to do so. And then you've agreed to terms and conditions. That's up to you kusoma hizo terms and conditions. It's always important to understand what you're doing. All the music that you distribute, once it's distributed, it shows up on my music and it shows on which store the music has gone to. If you want to edit, you click on the song, you can edit the title. Kuna a few things you can edit, but what you can't do is you can't upload a new song after ulikuwa upload ile before. If there's something wrong with the recording, you'd have to delete this song and upload another one. You can upload another song and use the same e-code kusema e-song ilikuwa already kwa released. This is where you set your plain lyrics, sync lyrics, credits as in nataka ku credit everybody that was involved in the works. When you can download your own song if you want to just to have a copy of it. Ama maybe when you admin na umepewa mangoma na unataka kujua tu like okay what song actually went out. Ama ume lose the tracks, but they're stored here for you so you can download it. Easy Viz na Mazol, they are just part of those 21 what do they call them, tools that they offer. It shows the record label, mali your music iko, there's a hyperlink, unaweza click it akupeleka to your Spotify, and you can add at any point, unaweza add easy package. So obviously they're trying to sell more. This is the hyper follow page like I was talking about that they also offer. So this song here, this is the link for the Spotify, link for Boomplay, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, and also you can preview the song here. Apart from editing release, you can edit splits. So you can come here and you can say, okay, royalties 100% is for this person. Now, Bure is somebody I work with. When the revenue is in, there is transparency and he'll get whatever he'll get. But if you want to add a collaborator, so as I add collaborator, I can select the person and I can select how much they're getting, right? They would have to have an email and they would have to be, they've already registered. It can be you're recouping, so it could be a label that has paid for an artist to record the music, and then they say, we're going to take our 30% before you start making money, so they can decide to recoup. So the first amount of money that comes to this money is going to go to the collaborator. Then the artist starts getting their money. This is the stats page, and up on how the music has been performing and where it's been performing at. There's three options. Unaweza angalia Apple Music, unaweza angalia Spotify, unaweza angalia, so all the different and with Apple Music, what they do is they actually show you like a pie chart of how your songs are performing. We've done stats, and then bank. This shows you how your music is performing. So inakuonyesha how much you've made, how much each artist has made. So there's an artist breakdown. There is a breakdown per song, which song is selling how, which song ime stream for how much. Alafu kuna per platform ama per service ya kuonyesha, okay, on Apple Music this is how much you made, on iTunes this is how much you made, right? Now you can get even more details by going here, see excruciating detail. This is a page that you can, so here I can select, let's say Karim, I can display, alafu I can download, and I can send Karim wherever music I can make and all of that. So it's a nice way of auditing yourselves na kujua how the music is performing. There's more features here. Isn't it part of the 21 stuff tulikuwa tumeongea about? Now, yeah, more things here as well. But I think that's a light walkthrough through Distrokid. Kama uko kwa Distrokid, you can share. So kuna hii refer friends. If you refer your friends and they sign up, you get $10 for each person ame subscribe. If na mtu umerefer aki subscribe, they get 7% off. So it's a nice way. Pia this I will leave it on the page. So far I've shared this link now. 20 people clicked on it, 2 purchased plans, and I earned $20 from it. So it's also a nice way unaweza make pia chapa hapo. Is there anything else I'm leaving? So kama una do cover, unaweza buy your license here. Right. I believe that is it for today. I hope mmefurahi na whatever I've shown. Now, I'll just leave you with one last thing. Now, streaming doesn't necessarily mean like you're making money. Now, let's just listen to Uncle Snoop on what he says on this.
Because I don't understand how the fuck you get paid off of that shit. Like, I mean, can somebody explain to me how you can get 1 billion streams and not get $1 million? Like, that shit don't make sense to me. Like, I don't know who the fuck running the streaming industry, if you in here or not. But nigga, you need to give us some information on how the fuck to track this money down. Because 1 + 1 ain't adding up to 2. That shit don't add up, and I have to say it. Because that's the main gripe with a lot of us artists, is that we do major numbers with streams and this shit, but it don't add up to the money. Like, where the fuck is the money? When I first came out, my records would sell based off of physical. If you sold 1 million copies, that means if $9.99, $9 million, you get this percentage, that's what it is. So if I sell how many streams, how much money do I get? It's not being translated, and it's not working for the artist right now, and I just want to speak to that.
Yep, so that's Snoop obviously anatouch on the fact that as artists tuna distribute our music, tuna pay for all of this stuff. Now the music does not translate to sales. Making a lot from is of platforms, the streaming itself. There's other ways you can do it. You can obviously distribute your music through kitu kama kuuza digital copies. Unaweza uza physical copies pia. Nilicheki Oxido alikuwa na kuna some USBs, customized pen drives alikuwa nauza for his album. That's a way you can do it. There's Bandcamp. So the first thing is create your fan base. Once you have your fan base, then unaweza find a way ya ku get money from it. I've seen some people pia wakitoa the album for the first month, the album itakuwa ni sales only, so ni send me doko M-Pesa ama whatever platform, Cash App, I'll send you the music. The danger with that is you can send your music to one person and then that person can give your music to free for everyone. But it's there. Unaweza pia send digital copies to people by email and they pay you for that. So try different things. We will talk about how to make money kwa music, but for now ilikuwa about music distribution. I hope umeridhika na what we've done here. Na give us some feedback. Ukiona any questions, please eka hapo kwa comments, ama unaweza ni reach through my social medias, P-Tah Afuru, ama P-Tah kwa Insta, ama Pimani Records kwa Insta. Unaweza ni reach direct, but I think it serve more people if we leave in the comment section. Na pia mtu akiuliza swali, changia hapo kwa comment section, because we are all trying to grow pamoja. Music tunaido because we love it. To be honest, for some of us it doesn't pay as much, but we still do it. Now usikufe moyo, hata kama bado ija work out for you, usikufe moyo, you just hang in there, someday ita work out. It's been a pleasure to present here. Now before I leave, I just wanted to share something. Now this here, I've got an EP out. It's called For the Record. Hii artwork imefanywa by Set Sketcher. Dope. The EP For the Record na tracklist niko na IG Africa, niko na Kitusiwa na niko na Brima. All 3 tracks produced by RS, 1 produced by Alex Vice. Listen to it. Kama uko na any feedback, please reach out to me, let me know how you found it. Now there is a lot more music. Now thanks for your time. Ukipenda unaweza subscribe, though for me I would rather you just watch. Kusubscribe, sometimes people subscribe and then they never come back. If there's something else ungependa pia I cover, please let me know. Nah, thank you, have a wonderful day. Nah, tuzidi ama vipi. Tapi signing out.